Our meat is not a substitute. It is not a plant substitute. It's actually real meat.
Lab-grown meat is closer than you think.
At the cellular level, the lab cultivated meat is the same as the animal-grown meat.
Meat production is the biggest polluter in our country. Large amounts of methane gas, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide. Our approach, we'll be able to get rid of all of this. There's really three aspects to our technology. The first is to actually create the scaffold.
A scaffold is a basic material that the cells lie on.
The second aspect is to grow up these cells and make them large amounts that you can actually have a meat.
You need to make them into billions, zillions of number of cells to create this meat. In order to get that, you will need a lot of culturing.
And the third part is to actually put the scaffold and the meat together to create the meat. Key to our technology, or what you could call a secret sauce, is this scaffold, which makes our meats different from other companies' meats.
We isolate stem cells from an animal and then change those into the specific type of cells that we'll need, like muscle and of course fat, which gives it the flavor.
The stem cell is the cell which can turn into different type of cells. Just to culture them, there are challenges because the cells, when you grow them outside, they sometimes changes. And so we have to keep them growing a lot, and in the meantime, keep them stay as stem cells. At the ideal time, you make them turn into muscle cells, into fat.
We use a process called differentiation where we take those stem cells and we introduce them to certain culture conditions or chemicals or factors that turn them into the cells that we need to create the meat. And then we put them onto a material to sort of house them, and then we create conditions that allow them to grow, to fuse together, to form a single tissue, and combine them into something that's really substantial that can actually be cut into and consumed.
The same flavor, same mouthfeel, and same taste as traditional meat.
So theoretically, people wouldn't be able to tell the difference between something that's taken from a cow or something that's grown in our lab.
Our approach, you won't need excessive breeding of animals. You no longer need to put animals in restricted spaces. And of course, no more slaughterhouses. So if our promise holds, we'll be able to have a nice clean way of producing meat for people to eat and contribute to the environment at the same time. Production from start to finish, all done in robotics, literally no environmental waste at all. We are trying to create a sustainable source of food for the planet for many, many generations to come. And at the same time, we are contributing to the health of the planet. And that's most important to us.